Yo, yo. Putting on the socks. Putting on the socks first, huh? This music sucks, I'm gonna lie. This music is bad. EDM, brother. That's what we need. That's what we need. Let me see. Actually, to be honest, I'm actually alive. Look at that. Shit, why is this title sucks? That's crazy. Doesn't really matter. Do I need to warn everybody? Probably not. Let's go! How's everybody doing? Huh? It's live on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube sucks, man. I swear to God. It is live. It's live, man. Yes, cola. Cola, man. Because I can. Because I'm jacked as fuck. Yeah. What are we doing here? VPVR. Actually, to be honest, git check out -b the VPs, VPS. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is actually, first of all, check the VPVR layer. What's the VPVR? This thing here. It's not perfect. So for the footprints, it needs to line up. Everything needs to line up. So for the footprints, you see what's going on? Because we need to set a tick size for what's going on here? Advanced detection, POC. That's why I have the grid on. I have the grid on, baby. I have the grid on. Alright, let's get started, huh? So, I want to actually rebin this thing. Rebin. Do we have math? Round the tick. It makes no sense what I have here. Footprint. Price to tick. Price to tick size. I love the team. It's just a random thing, HFG. Random thing. Yeah, press the tick and then computer rules ticks. That's actually what we want. And then we do need LOD. We need to fix that. This is garbage. The LODs. What the fuck are you doing? Question mark. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Is this actually? Is this readable, right, guys? Let's be honest. By the way, to be honest, I mean, look at this. What are we doing here, guys? Look, it's like. It's bouncing here. It needs to bounce here. This level. Actually, it needs to bounce, huh? Needs to bounce here. Bounce, baby, bounce! Because, you know, I mean... Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to work. Price doesn't really matter, innit? How am I gonna do this? We do. Jesus Christ. It took. I have pins. Max volume. It's gonna be complicated. A little bit complicated online. So Odin have ducks. You have it. If you don't have any coding experience, it ain't gonna work out too well. Okay, well, let me think. I need to come in the zone. I slept the whole day basically. Woke up early in the morning, did a release, knocked out for 3 hours, and now I'm here. Okay, so we need to bin this thing. So how do we bin it? You gotta bin it. I'm gonna copy some code. Jesus! I changed all this binning recently. Where is this fucking binning, brother? Ah, it's actually in here. Okay. Okay. Computer size sticks. Okay, let's do this then, I guess. So we are here. And then we do some stuff. Yada yada. Bin size here. Max pixels here. Pixel height here. Invisible price range here. Right here. Wait, here. Let's do it here. It's gonna be limits. Do we have limits? Yeah, we have that. Plot limits. Oh, yeah, yeah. And now, row size sticks and row size. It makes no fucking sense. Who named this thing? And then, where is this visible price range? Do we actually calculate that? Price range is here, so we don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. And we don't need this. So that's not what you're doing. Yeah, I know, but I'm also working like 14 hours a day, 7 out of 7. That's also not of my doing. So life is changing, my friend. Life is changing for me. So It's a good thing. Okay, this is hard and I don't care if it's boring. So if I don't say anything for an hour, I'm sorry, but I need to focus. Just want to give the competition a heads up. Of course not. So where do we draw these things? It's gonna be... So footprints work a little bit different because footprints... depending on footprints, a little bit of a difference. So we loop. So what is the start price? Where do we get this from? Row offset plus R. What the hell is R, bro? I have no fucking clue. So bin size is actually the row size then. Is that true? Wait, this is actually the exact same logic. Apparently. Let's go around coffee and coding. Welcome, 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 welcome. Row offset numbers. Price to tick. Min P. We can actually, to be honest. Hey! Get out of here, everything. Save. What do we need as last? Levels. Find the max volume. Okay, GG. I'm gonna yoink this. Context, temp, allocator, numbins, we don't know what it is. It's no problem, we're gonna fix that. Yo! It's gonna line up, I swear to God. Look at this. Copy paste everything, my man. Where is volume? Limits. Okay. Okay. Levels. Make numbins. We don't have numbins. How are we gonna fix that? Well, numbers. Guys, how are we gonna... Let's keep numbers. I don't know. It's like... GG. What did we miss? Then declare name levels. Wait a minute. Wait. Bins. Shit! Wait a minute. My prettier, but it's because why are you triggered by prettier? Fuck you! Why are you triggered by it? It doesn't. But you're right. Actually, to be honest, you're right. Now pretty is gone. It doesn't work. Oh man. I didn't notice anymore because it's always there. Like, I was thinking, what the hell is he saying? Like, fix your prettier. Like, man, this is old and it's not, prettier cannot do anything. Oh, I thought you were complaining about the code thingies, and then I was looking in the corner like the prettier shit. Yeah, makes sense. So actually, I'm confused. Wait, so what's going on? What happened to Z? I wish I could use Z. I would love to use Z every single day. I'm trying to use it, but every update, I'm just hoping they fix indentation. I told them so much, but they never listen, and yeah. Yeah. It's just complete garbage. Unfortunately, if they just fix the indentation, like if you do this, your cursor needs to be here, right? Here. But in Z, if you do that, your cursor is here. It makes no sense. It's just annoying. It's an extra keystroke for 12 hours a day, which basically means they're wasting my fucking time. You know? So I'm using this VS Code slop. I know. It is what it is. Okay, so we need levels here because we're gonna bin. Let me make some bins. Let's not make any bins, to be honest. Fuck bins. What is this? Max volume. We draw it here. Yeah, we just bin. We bin. And the levels are the bins. The levels are the bins. But we don't know the... let's make this into temp levels. So we loop. Let's make levels here. Or bins. Let's make it bins. Let's call it bins, brother. We don't know what it is. No, it's dynamic. Okay, I'm done. I'm done, bro. Call it bin for now. Max candle down. We don't need this bullshit. Make dynamic bin. Okay. If this works from the first try, I'm a genius. I know myself, and I'm not a genius, so it's not gonna work from the first try. Back to mid lane, try harder. Yeah, man. You can train things somewhere else. Maybe they fixed it. What if they don't fix it? Guys, stop. They don't fucking fix it. Okay, it's an update. Let's update this first. Yada 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 yada. Calculating distances. Look, they fixed it. They don't. They fixed it. They fucking don't. They can't. They suck. They're complete garbage. Again. But no, we're gonna add some more AI slop. But we don't want to fix core editor mechanics. VC funded. Makes zero money. Explain. Explain. It's trash. It's the worst company ever created. I'm sorry. Works at TS, yeah, but TS, bro. I know, it's probably working in normal languages. It's not working in this language. It doesn't really matter. It should not be. It should be language agnostic, because it's a bracket. What do we do after a bracket? Do you think in every single language? Language server issue. That could also be the case. So I'm actually complaining. I'm actually dissing the Z editor, but actually it's an Odin garbage language server issue. That could also be the case. I'm in trouble. I don't wanna update it, because if I update it, it could be broken. Let's just keep it like this. It's fine. I will use VS Code. It's good. Me and VS Code, we have a love-hate relationship. Okay, I need to fix this, guys. What's going on? Copy pasting my way to victory. Oh la la. Oh no no. Wait. Un momento, por favor. It's never gonna work. You're gonna copy everything, bro. Look at that. It's not gonna work. I need to ask AI. Vince. Wait, oh yeah, it's not gonna work like that, huh? Temp levels. Actually, I'm gonna call it levels. Peter levels. Tribute to the man. Binary search. Makes no sense here, to be honest. What I'm doing makes no fucking sense. I wonder if you're gonna see Michelle. Well, we're gonna see. No. No. No, it's not a language server. No, works perfect. Works perfect. That's broken. That's broken, boys. This is, I'm doing wrong things here. I'm trying to mimic the footprint binning because I fixed that. Took me a long time. Works in Rust, but yeah, nobody writes Rust, so who cares? It doesn't even matter, guys. I already told you what you use. I don't care if I'm using A, B, or C. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. At a certain point of time in your career, you're gonna reach the. You're gonna be a junior. You're gonna be a senior, and then you're gonna be an expert, right? But then you're gonna be like me, and that's the how do you call that? It's basically, how do you call that in anime? Domain expansion. It's a domain expansion. You just don't care anymore, right? I don't care how variables are named. I don't care how my code looks. I don't care about the language, about nothing. The only thing I care about is that it renders and performs hyper optimal. And it does not matter which editor, which color theme, and which language I'm using. As long as it can make me reach my goal. And it has nothing to do with skills. That is reaching your domain expansion. Like the extra. You reached. I cannot explain it. You know what I mean? And then you have these guys like, you need to use this paradigm, and that is not good. I'm not gonna say that they're stupid. They are just blocked. You know what I mean? They are blocked. They are not expanded. And that's why I can do things and go viral. Guys, that's the thing. It's the same thing in a relationship, right? In a relationship, it's the same thing. So, first, what happens is a man meets a woman. Give us a good background. So a man meets a woman, and you're gonna be in love, right? And you're basically numbed. It's the same thing. There's a new programming language. There's a new paradigm. There is a new queue coming out, new database, a new editor, a new color scheme, and you're completely numbed, right? You're in love. You cannot see the flaws of the language. You cannot see the flaws of the editor. You don't care because somebody with Netflix, Twitter, or ex-Google in his bio use it. You think, oh, he's ex-Twitter, which basically means completely nothing, right? They're just an employee. They're a peasant. And yeah, you're numbed. At a certain point of time, the same thing in a relationship. You meet a woman, you meet a girl, you get love, you fall in love. The only thing you want to do is copulate, and you don't see the flaws. At a certain point of time, you become bored and used to it. And you start beginning to see the flaws. You start beginning to see the flaws in a language. TypeScript, oh, Rust, oh, Golang, everybody's complaining, and you're looking for something else. You're looking for something else. So the same in a relationship. You see the flaws, she's whatever. And you start to look for something else, for something better. The problem is, after so many years of experience, you're going to realize that no matter what you pick, if it's Z, Rust, Golang, Odin, C++, no matter what you pick, there is always flaws that you're going to see after a while. The same in a relationship. No matter what girl or what woman or what man you're going to pick, after a certain point of time, you're going to see the flaws. With everybody. And how can you reach domain expansion in life is to accept the flaws. It's just to accept. That's a good relationship. It's to accept the flaws in your partner. And if you do not want to accept them, then the relationship is not going to work. Because sometimes people have flaws you cannot live with. Makes sense. Sometimes, like I cannot write Rust because I cannot live with the flaws. Right? The same thing. I can perfectly write JavaScript or something else. I cannot write Python. It's a good language, but there's so many flaws. So Golang has so many flaws as well, but I can live with it. You know what I mean? Ruby has so many flaws, but I can live with it. My wife has so many flaws, but I can live with it. And that's true love, is learning to accept the flaws in somebody else, because I have flaws myself as well, right? And that's expanding, going further than your expertise. Okay? Rust is an X confirmed. Rust is a good language, and it solves a good problem. It solves a very common problem, especially the more I write Odin, the more I say, okay, Rust, I understand what problem they solve, but there's a trade-off you need to make, right? There is a trade-off you need to make. Like I said, every pro comes with cons, and every cons comes with pros. So it's like the balance. Can you live? And it has nothing to do with what people say. Don't ever listen to anybody. Don't listen to me. You need to experience it yourself. Because me and you, we are different. So you need to figure out your path into becoming a junior, a senior, an expert, and you expand your domain. You need to go through these hustles. And at a certain point of time, you're gonna say fuck all, you know, and you're just gonna make something cool and have a nice time. I see the flaws in my wife, and I divorced her. Like I said, man, sometimes the flaws you cannot live with, and that's fine. Then you need to go and move on, right? And I see flaws in this code. Let me think, this is actually complex. The chances are also 0 that we solve this on stream. Will you still love your wife after wife changing money? Nah, I don't care about money. I don't care about money. I can easily earn 250, 300k each year. Easy. With 6 hours of work. And I choose to basically work 14 hours of work for 0 money. So I don't care about money, bro. I don't care anymore. I care about the journey. Making something from scratch and try to make it work. Try to scale it. And money is always like the logical, how do you say that? It's the logical gevolg. How do you fucking say that? Consequence? No, like the logical reaction. I cannot. Implications. It's a logical implication, which I don't think it's the right word in this context, but the logical implication of working hard. Well, that's not always true, but like, you know what I mean? Scaling something. Consequence, yeah, something like that. Yeah. There are so many ways to bin this, but I want to bin it perfectly fine. The thing is, revert. I'm gonna revert everything. I don't care. Revert. Sometimes I do this a lot. Like, I'm a painter. I'm Bob Ross, painting on my canvas. I made a big mistake. Not a little happy accident. I made a big mistake. So we're gonna do it again. This seems to line up, huh? Yeah, we cannot test this because this thing is gonna scale forever, huh? Wait, you know what, guys? Let's start with something simple, because all these things, first of all... Fuck this thing. Allocate on the contact. Actually, is that true? Yeah, it's true. What are we gonna do is I'm gonna do something very simple here. Origin left. Origin right. Actually, origin left. Bull. To be honest. But I think it's gonna be false by default. Doesn't really matter. Where is my start point? Where is my start? So the reason why I'm revisiting the VPVR is because it's important because the VPVZ and all these VP TPO stuff rely on the same logic as this thing. So I'm gonna make the base good, so we can have value areas, logic, and then we can use that logic into these other indicators that use kind of the same thing. That's what we're gonna do. Odin looks like Zeke. Do you always need to pass an alligator? No, not always. Not always. I can actually just do not pass anything, and then it's going to use the current allocator, the allocator that's in the context. The thing is that these levels are basically an array, a slice with an array inside of it. And it's a temporary thing. If we allocate something, if you allocate a slice, it's going to be on the heap, right? So, but if we do not clean this up, it's going to completely fry our PC in memory. So I'm going to use a context temp allocator, which basically means it's using each frame. I have something. So the context temp allocator is basically just an arena allocator, and we reset that each frame. Simple as that. And all my garbage, strings, concatenations, all bullshit that needs to be allocated on the heap, we basically use a context temp allocator and clean that up every fucking frame. What do you think about that, huh? That's what we use. Not gonna lie, you don't need to. All my functions have an allocator parameter argument if they allocate, and I'm always explicitly putting my allocator in my functions because otherwise it's unmaintainable, unreadable. Nobody has a clue what's going on. Now I know this gonna allocate. I know perfectly where things are gonna allocate. It's just unmaintainable otherwise. That's why I like Zik. You need to be very explicit, and that is going to save your life. But you can do it here as well, right? Okay. Where is the origin point? That's the question. If I could call it origin. Data structures provide, yeah, everything that allocates in Odin will have an argument where you can pass in your allocator, because sometimes you want to allocate on the, there are so many ways to allocate, so you can do what you want. Like for Wasm, we compile this to Wasm, it's a special script and allocator and all that stuff. It's not so simple. Hey! Are gonna work? This is 1 hour. Let's take 30 minutes or something. Okay. Layer origin left is true. Yeah, but we probably drawing it. We probably drawing it on the other side of the screen. You know what I mean? It's probably just pointing into Valhalla. Making weird sounds while coding is a sign of Half-Life. Yeah, it is. It's a sound of mental illness, instability, but also high skills. Okay, so right. So what are we gonna do here? Would you recommend a guy who only knows Go to learn any other language for the future-proof of my career? If you only know Go, it doesn't work like that, guys. I'm gonna say this again. That's why I stopped making videos on YouTube. I stopped. My channel is over, guys. Right? So I'm only gonna stream. I don't make any fucking tutorial in my life anymore. Never, ever. I don't care anymore. Never gonna do that. Because whatever I say, nobody listens, and they always complain. So it's not about the language. Programming, it doesn't really matter. You can give me Rust, you can give me any fucking language you want. It's the same thing. It's the exact same. There's nothing different. Nothing's changed. It's just another way of accessing. It's another way of typing things out. If else, they are most always the same. True, false, and of course Python is an idiot. And then you have the array starts at 0, but in Lua not. So, but besides that, it's always the same. Allocating is allocating, assigning is assigning, looping is looping. It's just another way of it's like another, yeah. It's the same. So, the first thing you need to do for yourself is making sure that you understand that programming is programming whatever you want. Simple as it is. Although Go is a good language, simple. Where the fuck is the other thing? How can we draw it? Wait. You guys are basically... I swear to God, it's gonna be... I swear to God, it's gonna be this. It's not gonna work. Is it gonna... we need to change that in the logic. Oh man, look at that. I'm insane. Yo! Look at that. Out of scope. No problem at all. Yeah, let's go. How can we see? Where do we need to trade here? Okay, trade here. Yeah, support! Yes! We're gonna make it, boys. Support in the puck. Support in the puck. Poggers in the chat. Look at that. Easy. So how are we gonna fix this? Is thing on the left, to the left, to the why do we need it on the left? Because some people want a VPVR on the left, and also, for example, the other VP family, they are always drawn from there. So that's why I said we need to make things perfect. I'm a perfectionist. Market Monkey will be the market leader very soon, I'm gonna lie. Of course, we don't compete with TradingView because it's completely different. Like ExoCharts and all that stuff, out of business. That's not true, guys. Hey, competition is good. I love the people of ExoCharts. Big kiss from me, Anthony GG. You know what the good thing is about Market Monkey? Even if I fail to make it work, somebody's gonna hire me, isn't it? I mean, it's impossible, right? So somebody is gonna hire me. If this fails, if I go bankrupt, there should be one hiring me. I mean, it's impossible. I am a marketing machine. And I can make these things alone, so they can be... Man, they can... By the way, if you want to hire me, 500k a year. That's not true, guys. That's not true. If I don't need to do meetings, no bullshit, no crazy things, no weird laptops with security and all that stuff. If I fail, in my mind, I don't fail. My vision says something completely else. Whoa, if I close my eyes, holy shit. What I see, I cannot. That's not safe for work, brother. That's not safe for work. Well, there's a natural transition. I would, to be honest, I want to write this in C, but C is just, I can't. If I write this in C, I'm broke. Zik was also an option, but Zik is like, it's so unstable. Zik is so unstable right now, it's crazy. Okay, how do we do this? So write X plus this. Is there a way we can, like, if the write X plus this, to be honest, let's make it very simple, I guess. How are you gonna write that? Layer dot origin left question mark. Guys, is there a way we can magically change this sign? Otherwise we need to do this. There must be a way, right? Wait a minute. Let me experiment. Let me experiment. So this is a plus, alright? Wait, somebody, Ashton is actually... What's going on here? Do you know? Oh man. I'm gonna do this. Can we do this? Like, I'm a moron, guys. I'm gonna fail every single lead thing. Yeah, I think it is, man. Look at that. And then if we do this, I think sometimes I underestimate myself. Wait, where is this other thing? Where is this other thing? God damn it, man. Right X. False. Please. Yes. I'm a genius, guys. I told you. Why am I always underestimating myself? I'm a genius. Okay. So this basically means that we can do... It's just for the simplification. So we're gonna do this, right? How can we make this suddenly into another thing? By width. I gotta do this. By width is layer dot origin left minus by width. Is it true? No. By width else minus by width. Okay. Wait, we need to be very careful here. Cell width. Shit. Cell width is the same thing. Alright? But this can be just this now, right? Guys, is this correct? Or am I fucking it up? Wait. Un momento, por favor. I think we fucked it up. Wait. I'm at the right track, though. I'm at the right track. Wait, can we actually... Okay, my HGHG is taking over. Now I'm completely lost. That's the problem with me. Where is this thing? The problem is that now it's going to be... We don't change the other variable, right? Okay. But that doesn't make any sense, right? Layer is origin left is true. Yes, the origin left is true. So this means that right is this. Yeah. This is why, guys, listen, I'm actually sick and tired of these programming discussions. You know what I mean? You can go to the Primations channel or something to discuss about these things. Like, I'm not a programmer, okay? So, like I said, I'm sick and tired of that. I'm so sorry, guys, but it's like my whole YouTube career is complaining about programming language. I don't fucking care. Come back when you build something like me. Come back, and then we can discuss. I'm not gonna discuss with people that didn't do anything in their life in programming, right? You just work and you write 3 lines of JavaScript and then you call it a fucking day. So build something decent that works, that's in production, and come back. And then we're gonna talk about Rust. We can talk about Zig. We can talk about Odin, and we can talk about because building something in your spare time in a weekend, right? That's half baked. Is easy. That's not being tested, right? You don't test it, right? Like, I have 200 users the whole fucking day concurrently using my product. So that's a complete other story. You know what I mean? So I don't, like I said, I'm tired of that. You can ask me questions and I'm gonna give me my opinions, but stop saying like, stop complaining. I know what I'm doing, right? I picked this language for a very good reason. I wrote every fucking language in the world. Zig, we used Zig. We used everything before we picked Odin. And that's for a very good reason. You know what I mean? That's for a very, very, very good reason. Zig is a good language, but like I said, everything has its flaws. Everything has its flaws. So, like I said, I understand. You're a programmer. You want to discuss stuff like every other. Fine. Go to Primagen. Go to Melky. Go in these channels. There you can. That's what that community does, right? Like I said, like, I'm sick and tired of that. It's also the reason why I stopped YouTubing, right? It's because of these things. Like, the whole programming tech community sucks completely balls. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so hard. My Discord sucks as well. Like the Anthony GG Discord, complaining about languages. Oh, the whole day. And you're not gonna make it, bro. You're not gonna make it. And now I'm not gonna make it as well because I made a mistake. Look at this. So origin left works, right? Yeah, tech is so bad. It's a shame. It's really a shame. Like, the only thing I want to do on stream is just hang out and talk about cool stuff, talk about cool things that we're building and all. And it doesn't really matter if you use Rust as a good language. I'm always going to cheer, and it's about the thing you make. It's not about the language and the syntax. They're all different. And somebody, it's like I love yellow color. Somebody loves a black color. Somebody loves a green color. Who the fuck gives a shit? You know what I mean? The problem is these guys, they have nothing to do, right? They have nothing to do. They have, in their job, they write React or something, and then the only thing they do in their free time is, oh man, and it's unbelievable. Yeah, write your own language. That's very good. Like, experiment and break things, but look at that. The thing is, oh man. If you set this to false, it's not gonna work because I could make it so simple. I could make it so simple, but I'm not making it simple. Because I want to do fancy stuff. That's the problem. Also something that I learned. You better write 20 lines and it works than try to fit everything in a single line. But this is super weird. Actually, we don't test that, right? Yeah, that's true. What you say, Simon. Most of the students learn OP. Yeah, I know, but that's cool, man. It's like they will learn. They will learn that. What's going on? Where are we now? I mean, in my opinion, the best thing you can do is not go to fucking school for programming, because what they learn you is is the basics. The basics you actually don't need to know. It's true. We are right now, right? Right is minus. Yeah, okay. Man, like, am I just completely stupid? There must be a way to inverse this with some kind of magic trick, guys. Who knows this? There must be a magic trick where you can basically just alter this value. I mean, if this is a... No, it's not gonna work like that, right? What if you minus a minus? What happens if you minus the minus? Otherwise I need to write like 4 lines of code. I don't want to do that. What if you minus the minus? If you minus the minus, you do a sum, right? Or am I completely... If you minus the minus. If you minus the minus, you do a sum. So if we make this a minus and the origin is left, we draw in the right thing. So it's gonna be like the by width should be like layer origin left minus by width. Could be that I'm wrong. Otherwise, it's the by width. Yeah. We can test with the by width. I'm not gonna draw the cell width, it doesn't really matter. Okay, look at that. That's a cool effect. We are all only bears. Look at that. GG. I'll do this. I'm gonna call this cell width. It's gonna be layer origin left. Cell width, cell width. What did we fuck up? I don't know, we fucked something up, huh? We fucked something up. Wait a minute. Ah, but wait. It's because maybe that's the problem. We can't yeah. I'm an idiot. The problem is that cell width depends on the by width. Unless the inversion is enough. I'm gonna try this. That's not gonna work. You see, this is like, I'm gonna do this. It's probably gonna work, but wait. Do a plus here. Do the same thing here. I'm gonna do it like that because you have no clue how many times I'm in this position where I'm trying to do simple things and make it complex. Guys, what the fuck is going on? Oh. Oopsie. Wait a minute, this is actually drawing over it. Okay. Could you please talk a bit about the market monkey terminal? Yes! Yes, I can. What do you want to know? Hey, be prepared. We're gonna skyrocket soon. To the moon! Just buy more Bitcoin, bro. That's the thing. Buy. Buy. One more thing. Do we have a config here? Yeah, we have. Wait, we have a config. VPVR layer. Origin. Let's keep it like that. It's gonna be called offset, Anthony. It's offset. Oh baby, look at that. Wait. Offset 300. Let me visualizing. I mean, look at this. This is the difference. Render from the left. It's gotta be false, right? Pointer, chart. How do we do this? Layer. From the left, and now I want to have a default config. Default configuration. What are we gonna do? Origin left is false, which is defaultly false, but explicitly set it. Shitcoin's pumping, huh? Hey! Oh wait, I know what it is, bro. Hey yo! Are we winning? Which indicators does the round decimal work for? Heat map? Let me go a little bit in. 1 minute. So heat map. You see? Works for the heat map. Which is, and also for the footprints. You see the same thing. And if you wanna have your footprints the same thing as the heat map, you can do I'm gonna give you a tip here. So you can go to footprint settings, right? You click ticks per row, then you press tab. You can press tab in here. Tab. If you press tab, you can actually set the thing, and I think it's gonna be 200. Yeah, 200 tick size. And now you have your footprints perfectly lined up with the heat map. Perfectly, like pixel perfect, right? See that? So basically Orderflow mechanics. And the goal is to VPVR is gone because the heat map renders above this thing. We need to fix that. Some draw layer. And that's just the goal, is basically have the VPVR also render based on a perfect tick size you can configure. So every indicator lines up on the tick. That's actually the strength of the thing, right? I don't like it. To be honest, a second, give me a second. 5 minutes maybe? Yeah, that's a good VPVR. Look at that. That's a good Twitter thing. Actually, to be honest, too zoomed in actually. Huh? Ideally, we can actually set the VPVR to a specific time span, which basically is some kind of a VPVZ-ish thing. So there are so many VPs, man, like crazy. Wait, I need to have this picture. So you guys, I need to do some marketing. Did you know that statistics say order flow traders are the most profitable. What's wrong with this? I'm gonna do this, man. No, man. I wanna have this in one word. Don't tell me what to do. Do you know that statistics say order flow traders are the most profitable? I need to tweet every day like 20,000 tweets. I need to grow. Grow. Imagine that I'm here, right? That I'm tabbing out and you see like OnlyFans or something, or like Tinder, or what else? Pornhub or something like that. It's crazy, man. That would be sad. Ah, yeah, the zoom tooltip is still in decimals. We're gonna fix this right now, Mike. God damn it, Mike. You're right. So we're gonna fix this right now live on stream. Tooltip. No, not this one. How do we call that? I don't know. Heat map, maybe request range is not, time frame is also not. Heat map layer in the settings. Layer resubscribe. Layer make pair from selected. Heat map find price and index binary search, by the way. Now we need to find where it is. Heat map. This one. It's this one. Oh shit. Am I actually dragging? It's this one for sure. Run the pop up. I remember that. This nasty first is like crazy. This pop up. This fucking pop up is so fucking. It's not the easiest one because you need to start finding. Prices in your heat map. And they don't line up. It's not easy, brother. Binary search for the win. Sample text, very important. Format, look at that. I'm gonna do this. Format, size. Here, this one. And in this, we can actually do a variable. And this variable is round. And this is basically peak programming because I can put a boolean inside of this based on the chart config round decimals. Easy. Let's refresh. Let's zoom in here. Actually, to be honest, full ham. Let me make this smaller. Look at that. Fixed. We fixed it. Especially for Mike, Magic Mike. Eminem. Are you Eminem too? The guy that I talked to this morning? Because thank you if you are. And otherwise, also thank you. Look, this is annoying. This heat map and this VPVR, we need to fix that. Oh, je rennen using actors? No. I need to test something, huh? So basically, now we render here. If I refresh, should render here. If I don't want to have this like that, guys. I really hate that. I'm gonna do it differently. Where is my chart pop-up? Chart widget Odin. Render. No, it's not. It's VPVR. Here. Render config. Bottom line. Here. I'm gonna do this in GUI text. I'm gonna do this. Look at that. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy this real quick. Boom. I'm gonna paste it in here. Then I'm gonna say here, like this, render left. Doesn't really matter. From the shit. As my daughter is calling me. I hope her number is not spoiled. Or I can throw it in the I can throw her thing in the trash can. Why am I still have WhatsApp open, man? I will never learn. Render from the left. MGUI. Second. Yeah, my daughter has a cell phone. My daughter has a cell phone. And she calls me, which is fine. It's my fucking. I'm an idiot. I need to quit WhatsApp on stream. I need to learn that. Same line. I'm gonna do the same line offset, right? Same line offset. This. So now what's gonna happen is this. Look at this. This is way cleaner, and I want to be it clean. They call me Mr. Clean sometimes because I. Look, cleaner. Wait, one more thing. Look at this. Not aligned, Anthony. It's not aligned. What are you doing? You're making rookie mistakes. Yeah. You're right. So we're gonna do this. Align to frame padding. Paste it in here. And call it a day. What do you think? Look at that. Now it's gonna be perfectly fine. Boom. Wait, this is this guy. I don't know what I need. Look at that. Hey! Same line. Same line. Now it's gonna be. I'm so sorry. My bad. Yeah. Look at that. Clean. The cleanest. Haha! Flashbanged. How is the server performing, Sar? I don't know. I need to ask my DevOps guy. He's from Pakistan. Single. I want to start learning Temple and HMX, or suggest me to learn Next. I would not use Temple and HMX, bro. Leave it. It's the worst thing you can do in your life. Don't do it. Use Next.js. It's the best thing. Next, not Svelte, just Next. Simple. Keep it so simple as it is. If you want to build stuff, keep it simple. Do you use any web workers? Yes. Nifty ones. Special tricks. This is a piece of engineering. In this space, guys, you don't believe me, right? But in this space, in the rendering space, this is market leading technology, right? There's no trading view. They don't have this thing. They don't have it. Exo charts, they don't have it. Trading line, they don't have it. They don't have it. They don't have it. Take Profit has it. Take Profit is the only one. Take Profit is using similar technique. The problem with WASM is it's single threaded, but you can you have workarounds, baby. Workarounds. Okay. I just easily run React, yeah, man. I mean, Golang and and listen, I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. Can I be honest? Can I be completely honest with you guys? So, the whole HTMX thing is also basically some kind of marketing that I did, right, on my channel, because it was cool and all that stuff, you know. But now I don't give a shit anymore because I don't have this channel. This channel is just for fun. It's terrible. HTMX Temple, it's just completely terrible. It's terrible. It's the worst thing on the planet. Just use simple things like PHP or Next. Save yourself problems, guys. Save yourself some trouble. And use Go for server-side stuff. That's very good. Like service, like we run everything on. Can I open up Grafana? Probably not. You were writing it, yeah, we really did that. We really did that. We really rewrote that in thingy. It is, and now they are stuck with it. And now they have technical debt. GG. I know. That was a mistake. That was a mistake from my side. But to be honest, why can't we go lower? I think VPVR bin size is way lower than what people can set, to be honest. Way lower. Can we do this? Oh yeah, we can. Do we want to? You destroy them, yeah. It's gonna lag out 100% on the daily. It's not. Guys, we need to look at that. It's actually cool. Just the teaming is a bit scuffy, I'm not gonna lie. That could be a cool color. Oh, the purple, look at that. Oh. Oh. Wow, look at this VPVR. Crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Little gap, you're gonna fix it. It's because we deployed. Man, this runs like a crazy. That's cool. One hour maybe. Candles. I think we need to reset the VPVR to a specific time frame, right? Where you can actually offset it. Yeah, it's look at this, guy. You see this? It's start. Go home, guys. It's time. It's time. What time is it? It's my time. It's 5. It's probably the open, huh? It's already gone. I know, but still. Wait, let me think. 1 hour is maybe better. Yeah, you see me playing around a lot, right? And I really just trying to look for how things behave. And for example, here like the heat map, I'm thinking about the rendering index, and I'm thinking about all these things in my mind. Like what can I do to make it to improve this shit? You know what I mean? I want to actually see what Farcoin is doing. I'm gonna lie. Yo! What have you been done before Cody Solo? Everything and nothing, man. I did some startups, right? did some startups and worked in the space, actually in the crypto space for a long time. People think that this is my first rodeo, but I'm here from 2017. I worked for Neo Blockchain and all that stuff. I worked for Ethereum Foundation, on ChainSafe, market makers, Nash Exchange, Nash.io. This is a decentralized exchange. I'm not quite sure trade now, yeah. And this thing, the matching engine, I worked here. So, man, I love this. Oh, this is recent trace, huh? What's going on here? Why not? Web swap, huh? Neo, this is blockchain I worked for. TV charts. I thought so. Yeah, imagine rendering in here. A lot of stuff is gonna be broken. So, and now I'm doing nothing. I'm making Market Monkey, man. That's the only thing I do. So yeah. You liquid exchange, yeah, it is. It's a decentralized one. It's basically like Hyperliquid, right? It's not very popular, but they were back in the day. Now they are like, it's different, right? We're speaking. I'm speaking here 5 years ago, right? What's going on here? Price action, okay? So that's why Market Monkey is cool, because you can have, for example, this is your 5 minutes, and you can actually do something like open up, for example, a Coinbase. Actually, to be honest, do we want that? Binance, BTC. You can open up your BTC, right here, boom. Let's delete all these things because we don't need them. 1 minute. We're gonna make footprints here, cluster maybe. Right, let's zoom in. Right, footprints here like that, perfect. We go for fixed tick size here. 25 is the lowest bins. Right, okay, let's go. Now you can trade. You have your higher time frame here to check. Right, you can actually open up a DOM as well if you want. Right, boom, DOM here maybe, or maybe here. Why not? DOM here. Group it by 10 or something. Okay, let's go. Higher time frame, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. You can choose maybe a heat map or something to check what's going on, and you're gone. Yeah, trading like a pro. You know what I mean? No big of a deal. All at 144 frames per second. No fucking problem at all. You know? Easy peasy. Technology, yeah. Oh, one problem here. Let's do this settings. Oh, we did that. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, okay, cool. GG. Now we're going. We're gaming. We're gaming, bros. Yes, we're gaming. Let's go. The only thing that we're missing is like trading execution in it. I don't know. But who is SG? Who is SG? I'm wondering. Who is SG? SG, who are you? The way you talk, you're so familiar. Your talking is so familiar. Yeah. Guys, but MGUI is hyper optimized, right? You need to understand that. MGUI is... What the hell's going on here? Yes. It's happening, bros. We're gonna take the high here. We're gonna take the high live on stream. Oh, here. Not good. Well, we're buying here. 34, you see? Pockets here. What are these stupid imbalances? It doesn't make any sense. The imbalance logic is kind of. I need to work with that. Milo, competitor. You're a competitor, huh? Quite different than yours. Ah, yeah, I know you. Yeah, you're that guy. Your old mate told me that you were doing competitive thing. Yeah. Okay. That's fine, man. It's not a zero-sum game. Do you read the Twitch chat? Yes, Lexor. What is the stack you're using for your web app? It's Odin. It's compiled to Wasm. The VPVR makes no sense to have it. What is the scandal, bro? Look. You see? Poke. Dipped into the poke. You can also set dynamic binning, right? If you say dynamic. Now you have dynamic binning, so basically now it bins dynamically. It's easy to quickly scout, right? If you're just scouting in the footprints, you just set dynamic. You have dynamic binning, and then you can actually zoom in until you reach the maximum bin size, which is $2.5. It's better than Trading Light, right? Trading Light has $5, or footprints are $2.5. There's a bit difference. You see now you know you are at the highest, at the lowest bin, right? And now it's, you see it's strong mind. It's in the description. Go on, these. Love the content, by the way. What's your workout plan? Just push weights. That's so crazy. People, how do you code? How do you this? I just do stuff. The same thing in the gym. I don't follow a plan or. It's very simple, guys. Life is super simple, but you watch too much of these guys on YouTube. You watch too much. It's very simple. You eat well. You go to the gym. You take weights, and you fucking ram them in the air, as much as you can, right? As fucking much as you can. The higher the weight, the fucking better. And you do that for 6, 7, 8 times. That's what you do. And if you do that consistently for years, you're gonna get fucking jacked and strong. It's simple as that. The same with programming. How it's you just try to build stuff, you fail, you iterate and do it again. That's the only thing. That's how I do things. $80. Look at this. Where is this? 99710. Here. Makes sense. It's this bin here. Yeah. You see the lineup? It's equal size. Same buyer, same sellers, kinda. The best thing you can actually do, if you do the DOM, sometimes depends on how you trade, is to reset it on a new candle. Like you see 5, 4, 2, 1, boom, reset your DOM. So what happens now is that your DOM is synced with your candle, so you can see the candle unfold in your DOM as well. No financial advice. And now you can clearly see that this footprint is this one here, right? Of course, this is rounded, but still. Now you can see the values should be exactly the same. 7, 14. Somehow. Could have skill issues as well. 100% we're gonna take this high here. So be prepared. Because we don't see anything here. Look. What do we have here? It's 10, Tenny, it's 10, look. Tenny Benny boy. 10 as fuck. Ten as fuck. Last question. Can I build a SaaS and e-commerce apps with Next and Golang? Yes, you can. Of course you can. Just do it, Nike. Oh, what a candle is this, man? Yeah, I told you! It's happening. Look at this. Look at this top. Yo. Yo. Yo, look at this dome, man. It's crazy. Crazy. Live on stream. Look at this. Look, it is a 1 minute candle, bro. This is a 1 minute footprint. Look at these numbers. Look at these numbers. Yo. I need to do some marketing. How do we do this? It's probably not a 100k. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what you post on Twitter as long as it looks fancy. Then it's good. The rest doesn't matter. We're gonna see this unfold. Where are we? Here. Oh shit. Back. What a wick, bro. What the hell is this? Actually, this is a 5 minute here, right? It's still busy. The 5 minutes is still busy. You see, that's why dynamic bidding is pretty cool, you know what I mean? Now you're at the max. I think SG, your base sailor pumping. What are you building actually, man? Let me know. Let me know what you're building. So we changed our service recently. Yesterday, where we artificially we had some problems yesterday with pressure. Not gonna lie, it's normal, like children disease, but we fixed it. That's the beauty on our team. Well, on me and my boy, is that we monitor everything and then we just assess. Look at here, guys. And that's why people want to scroll the DOM and you can't. Look here. They're selling at 9998. That's here. Here. It's not gonna be easy here. It's not gonna be so easy. It's coming. It's here actually. Here. Can we blast through that? That's the question, huh? Oh yeah. Oof. Whoa. Holy shit. Actually, guys, look at this one. We're gonna do this. Easy. Now we can do this. I forgot that. This is not even the optimized Wasm build. This is not even the special tactics. $275 megabytes is it using. 275 megabytes. If you think it's not optimized, sorry. Open up exocharts and your PC will burn. Now you can actually do this. Tabbing is maybe better. Tabbing. Look at this candle, bro. Holy shit. Smallest bins. Damn, these candles are huge. Makes no sense. Yeah, these are classical candles. It's gonna go higher, 100%. It's gonna go higher, and the cool stuff is like, where is everybody? Nowhere. Nobody's nowhere. I mean, these sizes, nothing is a bug. These sizes, guys, these books are super thin. Look, these are the size in BDC. Look at that. It's like, look. Then they start coming up like 200. Oh, they start. You see, they start. They are redoing their stuff, but besides that, okay, there is more size. Okay, there is more size coming here. I see. It's already gone. It's already gone. So there's not much in the books. I'm gonna lie. There's a lot of selling here, bro. Need to be careful. I'm gonna make some food, bros. I'm hungry. I wouldn't try to short here or long. If you short right now, you're knife catching, right? Isn't knife catching behavior, to be honest. I mean, yeah, there is nothing. Wait, where's my? I don't trust this new VPVR thing. There's like nothing, right? I mean, what's there to catch? I mean, what level you gonna look to 6 months ago? I mean, it makes no fucking sense. I told you in the beginning of the stream, like, I'm so long in these fucking markets that I'm not a good trader because trading and market knowledge is completely different. It's completely different. Like I cannot execute the trades exactly and keep on my schedule and I can't. That's not for me. I fuck it up all the fucking time. But I know these markets. I know how they move. I know when they move because I'm doing this for way too long. I mean, I told this days ago. I mean, does this look bearish? Like everybody, I don't know what people how they do that, but I'm just looking at the daily recently. I'm looking at the fucking daily chart. I'm looking at a fucking daily chart. Okay, we have a gap here, but I know we're gonna face that. I'm looking at this daily chart. I open it like this. Like how many? This is a couple of days, right? And then you need to ask for yourself, does this look fucking bad? This looks fucking strong to me. Look what they loaded here, bro. Look this. Look at this. What they loaded here. This thing. Look this volume that sits in this zone. That's how I think about it, right? Still good. The dome is filling up of things, so it's still performing very well. I'm not gonna lie. Still having good. I don't think we have any delays as well, so I think it's pretty good. I think there's a lot of volume. I need to actually ask Ashton. Okay. What's going on? Twitter hates me, bro. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna fix VPVR like I said on stream. It's for me it's maybe better to just hang out and code some simple things because coding complex things is not gonna work for me. I cannot bro, this is huge. Look, it's coming from here, man. Look at that. Pok. The thing is not gonna work if you go to the yeah, here. Enjoy Market Monkey today, guys. Let me know what you think about it. Join the Discord and hey guys, thanks for being here. I'm back. I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna back to the lab to make cool stuff. VPVR, VPVZ, TPOs and all that stuff coming in the next weeks. Fixing tweaks. Thank you so much for the support. I love you. Mwah. See you very soon. Enjoy the pump because you know tomorrow is never promised, and 100k is also never promised for too long.